What's up, guys? Long time no video. I've been very busy. I got a new job that's been taking a majority of my day, and during the weekends I take care of my dog. And I just moved out, so this is the new place that I'm going to be shooting all my videos at. And so that's why I haven't been able to put up videos like you guys really care though. So let's go right to it. We're going to be looking at the Aspire, the Aspire Atlantis. Now this thing has been getting freaking crazy reviews, crazy hits. Now, again, I still have a lot of product to review, but they're kind of outdated. But nothing new is coming out. It's not like anything, fantastically revolutionary. It's all the same crap, just looks a little different. So I haven't really been getting around to it. And again, once you pass 100 watts, for me it becomes absolutely useless. This is a Sigelli 100 watt, by the way, and even then I've been vaping this sucker at 35 watts, right? And I usually never pass 50 watts. So again, with that being said, this Aspire Atlantis is one of those things where I'm like, wow, so this is something worth reviewing. Definitely worth reviewing. So this is a Clearomizer that has replaceable coil heads. Again, you guys already saw a crap ton of review on it, so I'm just going to give you my impressions on it. It is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic vape. It just works. Now, back before the whole Clearomizer, sub-ohm Clearomizers like that one you saw, basically we were stuck with these K-Funds. And I still vape on this K-Fund, and I only vape on this K-Fund for one reason. I vape very light PG juice in here, just because when I'm at work and I'm in my office, I can't fog up the office. I can't do it, so I use this and this. It's perfect for me. At the office, just enough vapor for me to feel like something's coming out. I get my nick fix. And the only thing that outperformed this, and this is an RPA, right? So you still have to rebuild the coil in there, was the Orchid. And the Orchid actually still outperforms the Atlantis, in my opinion. But man, the Atlantis is really on there with a dripper. The only issue I have with the Atlantis is that it only has like a 2 ml tank. So this thing will last me like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So take it for what it is. It's convenient because you don't drip, but then again, it's like you drip because it freaking runs out of juice in like seconds. So flavor, awesome. Flavor's good. It's not dripper good, but it's pretty freaking close. Better than any RT I've tried. So that's my dog, right there. Better than the Orchid, better than the K-Fund. The flavor is just on par. It's freaking fantastic. This Atlantis. That's again my opinion. Vapor production, freaking on par with any single coil RDA. So like the Magma, I use a single coil that up. Yes? No, I do coil the Magma, so no, not really. Like the Veritas, I single coiled the Veritas. So let me just turn on the power here and see if I have juice in here. Yes, it's juice well. So this Veritas that you see here is also a single coil. It's pretty much on par with the Atlantis. Alright. Now, how I measure vapor production, because it's really hard to tell, because there's not a gigantic difference between my 0.2 ohm coil, dual coil dripper, and this Atlantis. How I measure it is by mini puffs. So if we take a look at this, look at this first. Let's go take mini puffs. Gives me about three puffs, mini clouds, compared to It's just about four and a little bit of residual. Whereas for this, I get 3 and a little bit of residual. And that's how I know in the long run that that cloud is just a little bit smaller than that cloud. Now, as you can see, kind of in bigger picture, you can see it. So again, the Atlantis guys will not absolutely in any way replace an RDA. The RDA gives you more dense vapor, more dense flavor still. But for a freaking Clearomizer, guys, this Atlantis is insane. It's supposed to come with a 0.5 ohm coil, comes with a 0.6. I'm rocking at about 35 watts. What I notice is that's a sweet spot anymore, and I'll get dry pulls. This is a very heavy VG use, so obviously it is my blend. SOSC liquids, omega fruit. So absolutely fantastic vapor. Fantastic flavor, and the surprising thing is the first Clearo that could actually handle the heavy VG. Not even my K-Fun or my Orchid could handle heavy VG juice. So that is kind of amazing. Oh, there's always a spot in my heart for the K-Fun. And this isn't your ordinary K-Fun. This is the K-Fun I drilled out, where the hole is freaking gigantic. And the middle post, I drilled that out too. So I have maximum airflow. Get about 2 mini clouds and a little bit of residual. About 3 mini clouds and a little bit of residual. And again, I guess I consider the super sub-ohming, and the under 0.5 gives me 3 mini clouds, 4 mini clouds with a little bit of residual. 4, 3, K-Fun 2, and all the Sigalites, I guess just 1. It's just good. So yeah, that's how I kind of vape. Been vaping, and we go and turn off this mod for the Veritas. Now, I give this a 2 thumbs up. Freaking worth the money. I don't care how much you pay for this. You could pay as low as 30 to as high as 70, I guess. I don't know. I'll take 70 bucks for this any freaking day. It's freaking awesome. My only one gripe is that the tank is freaking tiny. Again, this vapor you see right there, that's not free vapor, guys. That is not free. You're paying for that vapor. So that juice freaking just disappears so fast. Secondly, the heads. Once the vapor starts to go bad, obviously once the inside ceramic starts to kind of, crust up, you gotta replace the coil head itself, and that could be a little pricey. You could camp on and fix that up real quick with the RDAs, and it won't cost you as much as this. Now, as far as convenience goes, the Orchid still takes the cake. I don't have the Orchid with me. It's in my car, and I'm really not going to go down there. Just my dog is just passed out on the floor. Say that on the camera. Come on. Come over here. It's a good dog. It's a good dog. I love my dog. So, that's about all I have to say. It soaks up e-liquid, although it's freaking worth it. Obviously, that e-liquid's not disappearing; it's actually being vaporized. And that's kind of my gripe with the Orchid as well. It just freaking drinks the e-liquid. But at least with that one, the 4.5 ml tank came out, so that one just to save the day. With my V3, I believe I just got the V4 chimney, and I was able to last pretty much half a day. As far as this will last me literally just one session. If you have any questions about the Aspire Atlantis, go ahead and leave a comment. Just a few kind of key points I want to mention before I end the video that I had questions for myself when I was using this. One, does it do well with heavy VG juice? Yes, it does. This is almost max VG juice in here, and it's doing just fine. Two, will it last me the day? It will not last you the day. If you're kind of a heavy vapor, it'll last you literally 10 minutes. 10 minutes of constant vaping will end this tank. And three, what wattage is best for the 0.5, 0.6 ohm coil? Really, I tried it against the whole board on almost 4 different devices. And what I noticed is 35 watts is the frickin' sweet spot. When I put it to 37, after about the 7th or 8th pull, I kind of got a dry hit. Now, when I'm at 30 watts, I can put on the Hanamods, the old Hanamods. It gives me the vapor, it's just not satisfying. I know that the atomizer can do much better. And finally, last but not least, the airflow. You have a crap ton of selection of airflow. I have it second to the biggest Cyclops hole. What I notice is when I put it on the biggest airflow, it gives me a ton more vapor, but then the flavor just disappears. Again, so close to 4, 3 interstitial. But as far as the airflow goes, again, that's totally your flavor. Even the smallest setting, though, might be too big for a mouth to lung. But yeah, it's a little bit too much airflow for a mouth to lung. Smallest airflow is still a good straight to lung hit. But like I said, I have to keep it, again, whatever your cup of tea is. That one's mine. Alright, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully that'll help more informative videos in the future. And I'm just trying to get situated in this new place, right? Because I do have so much more space here where I can make videos now. Unlike before when I was, cramped in the bedroom. Now I have my own layer, so that's freaking fantastic. Okay.